Alright guys, welcome back to another math notes. We're in section 3.1.3, naming parts of shapes. We're just going to go through these. There's going to be a lot of vocabulary. You'll need to write down some definitions, have those ready to be checked off in tomorrow's class. Make sure you draw all the figures that go with this as well, and I've got a couple problems at the end for you to do yourself. So, part of geometry is a study of parts of shapes, such as points, line segments, and angles. To avoid confusion, standard notation is used to name these parts. The point on a polygon where two line segments meet, or a corner, is called a vertex. That was a definition in one of your previous math notes. Still want to remember that. So these are all vertices, which is the plural of vertex. A point is named using a single capital letter. For example, the vertices of the triangle at the right are named capital A, capital B, and capital C. And we do that because we use the lowercase letters to name things like lines. All right, if a shape is transformed, the image shaped is often named using prime notation. And a prime is just the little tick mark right here above the letter. So the image of point A is labeled A prime, that is after it's been transformed, which could mean it's been slid around, flipped, rotated, whatever the transformation is. After it's been moved, we put a little prime on the vertex to let us know that it's been moved. The image of B is labeled B prime, etc. At the right, triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is the image of triangle ABC. So we can see that if we took ABC, this triangle right here, and we transformed it, it looks like a series of transformations, maybe a rotation of 180 degrees and then a translation, like so. Then we will land on the new triangle. Another definition: a line segment is a portion of a line between 2 points. So it's like we have a line and we chop the ends off. And it's named by its endpoints and placing a bar above them. The side of a polygon is a line segment. For example, one side of the first triangle above is labeled AB. So AB with the bar above it. When referring to the length of a segment, the bar is omitted. So in triangle ABC, side AB is 2 centimeters long. So we go back up to our triangle. Here's segment AB, and it's 2 centimeters long. Another definition: a line which differs from a segment and that extends infinitely in either direction is named by using 2 points on the line and placing a bar above with arrows above them. For example, the line below is named line DE. We name it with 2 points on that line and then have basically a little line on top of it. When naming a segment or a line, the order of these letters is unimportant. So it could be DE or it could be ED. Angles. An angle can be named by putting an angle symbol in front of the name of the angle's vertex. For example, the angle measuring 80 degrees in triangle ABC is named angle A. Now we're going to go back up here. So here's the vertex A, and this angle right here is labeled angle A. Going back down. Sometimes using a single letter makes it unclear which angle is being referenced. For example, in the diagram at the right, it is unclear which angle is referred to by just G. So in other words, G could refer to this angle right here that I've highlighted in blue. It could refer to this angle right here that I've highlighted in red, or it could refer to this larger angle that I have in green here. All of those three angles have G as the vertex, so we have to add some additional letters. For example, the angle measuring 10 degrees is called HGI or IGH. That's the red angle that I previously highlighted. Note that the name of the vertex must be the second letter in the name. The order of the other two letters is unimportant. I like to imagine that I'm actually tracing it the way I did a second ago. And I start out here and I go through H, then G, then I. So this is going to be angle H, G, I. I could also trace the other direction, I, then G, then H. And that's the same thing, angle I, G, H. And in both cases, G, the vertex, is the middle letter in that naming. To refer to an angle's measure, an M is placed in front of the angle's name. For example, the measure of HGI equals 10 degrees means the measure of angle HGI is 10 degrees. It's always a little fun to read these and write them at the same time. So there we go. To leave you off, guys, got some sample problems for you on the next page here. 1, explain why you can't name angle 1 just angle K. Why do we need to use 3 letters and not just angle K? And in 2 and 3, give 2 additional names for angles 2 and angle 3. All right, have a good day, guys.